The Cold War was a period of intense political, military, and ideological rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union that lasted from the end of World War II in 1945 to the early 1990s. It was characterized by a state of tension and hostility, but without direct military conflict, between the two superpowers and their respective allies. Here is a detailed exploration of the key aspects of the Cold War. Hello and welcome to our channel. You are watching Actually Explained. Before further diving into the video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and do follow us on our other social media platforms. Origins and ideological divide. World War II and post-war power vacuum. Following World War II, the United States and the Soviet Union emerged as the two dominant world powers, with vastly different political and economic systems. Capitalism versus communism. The ideological divide between capitalism and communism fueled the conflict. The United States championed a democratic capitalist system, while the Soviet Union promoted a state-controlled communist system. Key events and tensions. Truman Doctrine and containment. The Truman Doctrine, announced in 1947, established the policy of containment, aiming to prevent the spread of communism. It led to U.S. interventions, such as the Marshall Plan to aid Western Europe and the Korean War. Arms race. The United States and the Soviet Union engaged in an arms race, stockpiling nuclear weapons and developing advanced military technologies. The development of intercontinental ballistic missiles raised the stakes and heightened tensions. Space race. The space race became a symbolic competition between the superpowers. Achievements such as the Soviet launch of Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, and the U.S. moon landing in 1969 showcased technological prowess and propaganda value. Proxy wars. Korean War. The Korean War was fought between the U.S.-backed South Korea and the Soviet-supported North Korea. It ended in an armistice, dividing the Korean peninsula into two separate nations. Vietnam War. The Vietnam War was a protracted conflict between the U.S.-supported South Vietnam and the communist North Vietnam, with the Soviet Union and China backing the North. The war ended with the reunification of Vietnam under communist rule. Other proxy conflicts. Proxy wars also occurred in other regions, including Afghanistan, Angola, and Central America, where local conflicts were fueled and influenced by the superpowers. Détente and thaw. Détente. In the 1970s, both the United States and the Soviet Union pursued a policy of détente, seeking to ease tensions and reduce the risk of nuclear war. Strategic arms limitation agreements, such as SALT I and II, aimed to limit the growth of nuclear arsenals. Thaw in relations. The 1980s saw a thaw in relations between the superpowers under leaders like Mikhail Gorbachev in the Soviet Union and Ronald Reagan in the United States. Initiatives such as the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty and arms reduction negotiations marked a period of improved relations. Fall of the Soviet Union and end of the Cold War. Economic and internal challenges. The Soviet Union faced economic stagnation, internal dissent, and nationalistic movements in its satellite states. Gorbachev's reforms, such as perestroika and glasnost, aimed to address these challenges but inadvertently led to increased demands for political freedom. Fall of the Berlin Wall. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 symbolized the end of the division between East and West and marked a turning point in the Cold War. Dissolution of the Soviet Union. In 1991, the Soviet Union dissolved, leading to the emergence of independent states. This event marked the official end of the Cold War and the decline of the bipolar world order. The Cold War had a profound impact on global politics, shaping alliances, conflicts, and the international balance of power. It left a legacy of geopolitical tensions, technological advancements, and proxy conflicts.